this. And don't be concerned if that's the case, because
Yes.
I think the key part for us is to understand, well, what is the criteria is related to this sort of thing or these sorts of products. At the very minimum, let's capture all those, and then if it's what we agree to, then we feed it into a spec afterwards.
Yes, so I do anticipate there will be a lot of gaps. Just basing it on the responses from the stakeholders. That's why I've outlined, that's why we're at the moment processing the information that we have from the stakeholder engagement. And then once we have an understanding of the information that we have, we're going to start feeding it into a report format and see how it's going to feed into that outline that I have. Because at the moment, if my thinking is thinking at the moment is we're going to have a technical specification for each remediation method. Now I understand it's a huge scope. Just looking at it now, it will be pretty big, but in saying that, that's the only way that I could make sense of what we're trying to achieve here and trying to link it into this S20.
Yep.
Because we already have design design criteria in the manual. We have some design clauses in here. Sorry. It's further down. So this document is a manual. It's a mix of inspection guide, what to inspect, what to look for when they're inspecting, and it's got design criteria for the metal culvert itself. If you're going to install a new buried metal culvert. So that's S20, and the section that relates to us is the rehabilitation design criteria for rehabilitation of buried culverts, circular corrugated metal culverts. So that's now. So we've got hydraulic impacts, design life, design life in here, durability clauses, design loads. So we've got so avoiding repeating these information into ours, I was thinking to refer back into this one. So that's why I was thinking, okay, if I go back to my little outline, I started looking at what it will look like if we start developing this as in situ reinforced concrete lining and start expanding it into an actual spec. So
interesting.
Now we've got design life in here as well, but then
you've got your real engineering hat on, Patricia.
Thanks. But then, so design life will be referring back to that document, and if we have additional information, because I noticed that the different rehabilitation methods, they have various design life as well. If you look at the S20, sorry. There's a table in here where, okay, this rehabilitation method, we only expect 20 years out of this. So if we...
So Patricia,
yeah?
I need to bounce off very soon.
All right, okay.
I have a feeling this conversation is going to go longer. If you have specific questions, can you just write back to us, if that's okay?
Yeah.
I think that'll be easier.
Right.
Yeah. Or we set up another session to talk through.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll just need to set up things.
Okay.
For another
Do you have to go right now, Evan, or you got a couple minutes?
I've got 1 minute just
Okay.
for you.
So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to progress with processing the stakeholder responses and do some analysis of the responses that we receive and see where, and then probably in a week or two we can reconvene and say, okay, Evan, Ray, this is the information that we got. We probably need more information for these items, but at the moment
in a week, right?
In a week. Yeah.
Look, I'm just looking at time frames at the moment, and I feel like that we need to move this on a lot quicker now, because I'm a bit worried. Well, certainly in terms of the reviewing and agreeing within our side, I can see that being a 2-month exercise. Just a lot of back and forth between subject matter experts. So I really want to get a draft out to people to start commenting on, if you know what I mean.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any more questions? Sorry.
Yeah, if I have any further questions, I'll probably send you an email or set up another meeting. If
Ray's back, by the way, so you can help him right now.
Yeah. You can
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm going to jump off, okay?
Yeah,
okay.
That's all good.
All right,
Nice talking to you, and Happy New Year.
Happy Year. Okay. Bye.
I'll just hang back for a sec,
Okay.
Patricia.
Yep.
So then, in terms of the timing, I'm not sure if that makes it clearer. In my mind, I think I'm still not sure if that means he's wanting it done by the end of financial year, or whether we can extend.
Yeah, it needs another meeting, I think. I don't think we got to a clear conclusion
that's fair.
with that limited time that Evan has.
Yeah.
I think I will be summarizing this somehow in a minutes of meeting, some sort of document where Evan could process all the information that we've discussed.
I think for Evan, just because he has such limited time,
yeah.
it's a clear question of like, we have two options, either take more time or less time. These are what we have to decide right now.
And it will, like he said, I think it's good that he's aware that whatever information we have it will limit or dictate the what will be fed into this document. And
I was
also
just looking at this task here. So develop an assessment criteria. This is me just looking at what's in our project schedule. For this task here, develop an assessment criteria for review and approval of remediation systems for future use. So when I read that, it almost seems like you need to go into that detail, but then if we don't want to go into, we don't have the time for that, then I guess there is a discussion, isn't there? Yeah. I'm just getting called by the team to head out to the meeting.
All right.
But yeah, anyway, I guess the email will help sort things out.
And we still have a bit of work to process, to also so that we could also give some clear clarity of what information we have, because it's pretty much what we have is what we have at this point. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, sorry to leave you guys there, but yeah, hopefully next week with the email we can clear things up a bit more.
All right. Okay. Thanks. I'll set up another meeting. Try then. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Patricia, how are you setting up the meetings to begin with? Do you just set an arbitrary time, try to figure out whether Evan's available, or do you have access to know when he is? How do you pick a time?
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm doing a guessing game of when. I don't have a visual of events availability.
Okay.
Would there be a way to do that?
I can probably get a screenshot, but even then, I find that even when I book a slot, he's busy. So even then, you just never know what you're going to get. But I can send you a screenshot, and you can try to pick a time, a couple slots for next week. Yeah, it's challenging. Even me working with him, it's challenging to get him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, no worries, Patricia. Cheers, Asanka. Thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.